around India. Okay, so we see basically three dike swarms associated with Deccan. One we call as the east-west trending Narmada Satpura Tapi dike swarm. Another north-south trending what we call as the west coast dike swarm. Yeah, and this Pune Nasik dike swarm which are slightly randomly oriented. We have so far what we have seen. What was the orientation of this dike, Ragini?
Mostly
East का orientation, east dike का orientation. Northeast southwest. So far I think we have 4-5 dikes we have seen mostly northeast southwest. Okay, we will check that throughout our journey. But one of the things people say about this Pune Nasik dike swarm because of its random orientation, perhaps this is the so आपका अगर एक volcano ऐसे आ रहा है तो उसके साइड में जो dikes बनेंगे है ना वो अपवेलिंग के लिए उसका एक रेडियल पैटर्न होगा. So ये random orientation को sometimes people club it with a radial orientation and people think there is another school of thought that ये Pune Nasik area was actually that central elevation. ठीक है? Well, however, this is not a very accepted hypothesis. What people nowadays believe that India was moving like this slowly, around 2 to 3 centimeter per year velocity. All on a sudden, India started moving with 20 centimeter velocity. Okay, that happened because of different geodynamic processes, which I am not getting into. But India started moving very quickly. And when India started moving very quickly, अभी क्या हो रहा है? एक जेली के ऊपर आपका एक पेपर है. Suppose you have a jelly, which is your asthenosphere, on the top of which you have a paper. Now you slowly pull it, you will not see any cracks or anything. But all on a sudden, if you increase the velocity, wherever the paper is actually slightly weaker, you will start seeing cracks. है ना? तो ये इंडियन कॉन्टिनेंट जब जा रहा था, there were places where the crust was actually thin. For example, the Narmada Sonvini. For example, the west coast, which was the lineament between the Seychelles Island and India. Okay, so all these places you started seeing the crustal rift, you know, and as a result, you had several fractures through which, like I am right now shown the Hawaiian example, magma started to come out. So imagine that thing, you know, unless you get fascinated with what had been happening back then, this will only remain a rock to you.
But it is if that is the source of origin for Deccan Craft, then dike और country rock का एक same होना चाहिए ना. This is
नहीं क्यों नहीं इसका जो था ये ऊपर चला गया ऊपर मतलब ये देखो ये डाइक जो था इसका जो टॉप पार्ट है दिस इज ऑलरेडी इरोडेड जो ऐसे में मैग्मा आया ऊपर चला गया. ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट यू आर सीइंग इज लाइक द ओल्डर कंट्री रॉक थ्रू व्हिच इट एक्चुअली द फ्रैक्चर वाज देयर.
country rock भी तो basalty है ना.
हाँ तो बट दिस दैट वाज फेड बाय सम अदर डाइक व्हिच यू आर नॉट सीइंग राइट नाउ.
But it could not be dike.
क्यों नहीं उसके नीचे हो सकता है ना वर्टिकल और एक 3D में सोचने की कोशिश करो. देयर कुड बी another dike which was older which you are not seeing now which is now down due to eustacy. It's not exposed right now. That formed that thing. But the flow that formed from this dike is actually younger which you are not seeing. There are only very few places in India in Deccan that is the biggest problem. You don't really see a dike becoming a flow. The dike आ गया फिर वो flow हो गया. So इसका fissure fed then if you would have seen that the fissure fed volcanism theory would have been readily accepted. But you don't see that.
You can't say that it is dike fed. So because I don't know.
No, you don't have direct evidence.
Yeah.
But this is the. You are not getting my point. What I'm trying to.
I got your point, but.
No,
how
but.
To
Yeah, that's why people do different geophysical studies, different indirect evidences people do collect. You don't really see that a dike comes and the only place in Satpura mountains what you see